Today I would be obtaining and mastering the lightning fruit in every popular One Piece game on Roblox. But the game we're starting with is King Legacy. Now, for those of you that don't know, along with another game, this game recently just completely reworked the lightning fruit and gave it an awakening. So I'm here to see how much they cooked. First things first though, do I even have a physical lightning fruit? Let's check our inventory. Fruits, do we have one? No, I don't think so. Oh, we actually have one right here. Okay, perfect. What the heck? They changed the model of that? Yo, that actually looks fire. So not only did they rework the fruit, they gave it a brand new model. Like, you guys see how cool this looks now, right? Well, not too long ago, it looked way worse. Yeah, this is what it used to be. Okay, this has got me hyped now. This has got me hyped now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and eat this. Later, we're gonna figure out how to fully awaken this thing. But for now, we're checking out the base. We got 5 different abilities: Electric Shot, Thunder Beam, Sky Thunder, Black Ball, and Electroportation. Actually, this sounds kind of familiar. Did they even change the base of this? I guess we're about to find out. First off, Electric Shot. Let's see. Ooh, not bad, not bad. That actually looked pretty good. Question is that long range? I'm gonna go attack this one down there. Okay, yeah, that is actually really long range. Not a bad first move. Visually looked pretty good. Thunder Beam next. Let's check that out. Ooh, wait, hold on. I don't think they revamped the base in Rumble then. I remember that being there when I played this game like a long time ago. Check that one more time. Yeah, long range beam, just like it now did in One Piece. I like the accuracy there. Third move, we got Sky Thunder. We're gonna zoom through this. Okay, yeah, I don't think they changed the base at all. This looks exactly how I remember it. Electroportation, just a teleportation ability, kind of like Blox Fruits, except we only get 1 instead of 3. Last but not least, Black Ball. Wait, hold on. Did they rework this? I don't remember this looking this good. Damn, okay. Maybe they did touch up some of the moves in base. Not bad for a base Rumble though, not bad at all. Gotta give King's Legacy their props. But we're not here just to see the base Rumble. We gotta take it a step further and awaken this thing. All right, so we're in 2nd C right now. I'm assuming the awakening for lightning is the same as every other awakening in this game, which would mean we have to talk to this NPC back here. Awaken Master. Bring fruit similar to your power to fill the frame behind me, then let's talk again. All right, let's go ahead and accept. And it looks like for this one, we only need 1 of Rumble to fully awaken this thing. Okay, so do I have an extra one? No, I do not. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to spin for another Rumble or trade for it, which may be difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But y'all know me, I'm not one to back down from a challenge. Let's go ahead and check the fruit trader. And we already have 35 keys. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and open 10 of these things. Maybe we can get lucky and get a Rumble. Wait, what the heck? They changed the gotcha animation? Hold up. They already revamped it. Okay, we got bomb fruit. Yo, this is actually cool. Hold on. Brachio fruit, rubber fruit, string fruit, bomb fruit, spin fruit. Last 3, control, spirit, and bomb. Damn. King Legacy really trying to up their game. I didn't know y'all was doing it like that. All right, let's keep this going. I'm just gonna skip and press open all. Boom, 10 at the time. Gold fruit, Buddha, telekinesis, and nothing else good. Next 10, let's see, do we get anything good? No. We got leopard fruit, spirit fruit, smoke fruit, barrier, and last key right here. If we don't get this, we're either gonna have to spend more Robux or try to get it another way. Let's see, boys. Can we get Rumble? Come on. Bro. We get the bomb for, oh my god. And low-key, I don't really feel like trading for this thing, so we're gonna try to spin for it. I'm gonna buy 1,500 gems. Hopefully this is enough for us to get what we need, boys. Actually, okay, 1,500 gems right there. I'm also gonna buy 500 gems. 2,000 gems total. Let's see what we get. We're gonna keep opening 10 until I get it, boys. Until I get it. Let's open all. Do we get Rumble this time? Okay, no, not yet. Oh, wait, we got Rumble first try. What? I almost overlooked that. Really? Rumble first try? So I just loaded up $50 worth of Rumbles for nothing. We literally have 130 keys left over. Bro. Well, either way, I'm not gonna complain because we did get the fruit we're looking for. Perfect. Looks like we'll be done with this soon after all, boys. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and submit the fruit. And now all we have to do is just talk to this guy and use gems to awaken the ability. Do you want to unlock? Of course. Here we are. Let's go ahead and buy. Complete the 3rd seed dungeon with Rumble 1 times. Wait, we're not done yet. Not only did we need to sacrifice the fruit, now we need to complete dungeon with Rumble 9 times. Hold on, boys. Okay, this just got a lot more difficult. All right, well, the first thing we need to do is head over to 3rd seed now because we have to complete this dungeon total of 9 times. Now, in 3rd C, we got to go to this building right here. And all right, we are here. I have no clue if I can even solo this thing, but we're gonna damn sure try, boys. Here goes nothing. Let's vote for the normal one. All right, boys. All right, I'm a little nervous, but let's give this a whirl. Can I even solo this thing? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting kind of packed. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on this. Maybe it's false positive. Maybe we got this. Let's hit him with the Justice Fist, boys. The Justice Fist. All right, I defeated the first wave of enemies. Looks like we have to defeat Ice Warden now. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can do this, boys. Okay, hold on. We kind of cooking a little bit. Boys, I don't think I got this. I'm so close to dying, and this boss is literally not even at half health. I think we're cooked, boys. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that did not go how I expected it. We may have to call in some backup. And all right, just like that, we got ourselves a little bit of a squad. I think we should be able to beat this dungeon now. Round 2, baby, round 2. Ooh, this is going a lot easier. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Looks like we got this now. We got this now. All right, boss has spawned. And just like that, we have wave 1 finished. Easy. All right, now we just go in this little thing and we move up to the next level. Looks like according to the top, we have 5 of these floors that we have to go through. So like 5 waves. Easy enough. All right, next wave done. Looks like each wave we go up, it gets significantly harder. So I'm glad I got people in here, boys. We literally would not have been able to solo this. All right, got the gravity warden here. And now he's dead. 2 more floors to go. All right, we're on 4th wave. And now the boss is down. Final wave, boys. Final wave. I'm not gonna lie, this dungeon is taking us a lot longer than I thought, even with like 5 people. We gotta do this thing 9 times. This is crazy. Final boss here. He's got 200,000 health left. Come on. And now he is done. All right. First dungeon complete. Oh my gosh. It took us 14 minutes just to do that once. We have to do that 9 more times. But we can now at least awaken our first rumble ability. So this should help us out a bit. First one, let's go ahead and buy. And now let's equip. Now it's titled Storm Shot. Oh, Storm Shot. Okay. Sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Storm Shot. Ooh, nice little animation. Damn. Okay. Long range little attack. All right. It's a big improvement over the other one. I don't know if damage wise it's better, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, though. Next dungeon. All right. And next dungeon here. All right. 3rd dungeon finished. Now we're done with 6th dungeon and 9th raid finished here. All right. We got them all done. Now we just got to buy the moves. Whew, that took like literally like 2 hours almost. So I'm glad we're finally done with that. Appreciate to everyone that helped me grind with the dungeons. Y'all know who you are if you're watching this video, but now we can finally awaken everything. 9 out of 9 dungeons done. Let's go ahead and buy the next ability. Let's equip, and I'm out of gems. Bro, we need 1,750 gems? What the heck? Why do we need like 2,500 gems total to awaken this thing? That's crazy. All right, there's about 2,100 more gems in the account. We should be able to get everything else now. All right, buy, and buy. Equip, and boom. We have every single ability awakened now. Let's look at the names. We got Storm's Discharge, Pharaoh Blitz, Arc Judgment, and Arc Step. 2 hours of grinding and completing these dungeons. Let's hope it was worth it. First move, Arc Step. Let's see this. E. Wait, I thought that was just gonna be a transportation ability. What the heck? Hold on. I gotta check that out again. All right, let me hold that. Arc Step. Ooh, hold up. Damn. Okay, not bad at all. So it looks like there's 2 different variants if you hold versus just tap it. Not bad. Next up, Storm's Discharge. I think this one also has a tap and hold. We're gonna tap it first. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so it's basically a nice upgraded version of the previous X. Now let's check out the hold version of that. Let's check that out. All right, let's hold that. You can actually aim this one around while it's using. All right, King Legacy cooking up so far. 3 for 3. All 3 abilities are fire. All right, Pharaoh Blitz. Let's go ahead and check this out. What the? Oh, okay, that one was a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Never seen an L or any lightning user do anything like this, bro. Where the heck did a lightning bird come from? Either way, final ability, Arc Judgment. I'm assuming this is just a Thunderball Destruction. Let's test this out. Ooh, we got a cutscene? Hold on. What the heck? What the? Damn, I did not expect King Legacy to cook on that. That's kind of crazy. That right there is kind of crazy. All right, boys, I think we've seen enough. Usually when I do these videos, King's Legacy gets rated low, but they really cooked with this one. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. But remember, this is only the first of many One Piece Roblox games I'm going to be testing in this video. And some of the rumbles are even crazier than King's Legacy. But next up, we have One Fruit Simulator. And all right, we are now in the game. And I believe for this one, the Rumble Fruit does have a V2. So we're going to have to explore that later. But first things first, we gotta buy the fruit. Open fruit shop. Let's see, what is Rumble? Is it gonna be like a legendary or something crazy, or is it gonna be cheap? Electric fruit right here, 949 Robux. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and equip. And there we are at the bottom. Now this game, similar to Blox Fruits, uses a mastery type system. So unlike the last game, we actually have to unlock abilities. First off though, we have Jambule, which I think Anel used in One Piece. Let's go ahead and test this out though. Jambule. Oh, okay, so just a long range, like electric type move. Not bad, but also not that crazy, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and use this on this though. Boom. Okay, that did actually a decent amount of damage. Let's keep spamming this thing. We unlock our next ability at 50 mastery. Actually, 15 mastery. Okay, looks like this thing's not gonna be too tough to actually master that at all. Probably we might even get that just off this one NPC right here. One more hit should kill him, and boom. There we go. And we got to 97 mastery. Dang. All right, we already unlocked Vari and El Thor. 2 more extra abilities. All right, Vari, let's check that out. Huh? What was that? I didn't even see anything. All right, that was a little weird. One more time, Vari. Oh, so that's literally just the ability. It's just an explosion of lightning. That didn't even look good. Okay, that was definitely mid. Keep in mind, though, this is just Rumble V1 in base, so the awakening could look way better. Next up, Thunder Teleport. Oh, we got a teleportation ability. Oh, and it actually goes kind of far, too. Long cooldown, though. Next up, we got El Thor. All right, let's see how long range this is. Ah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that El Thor was the most underwhelming El Thor I've ever seen on any One Piece Roblox game. That's crazy. But let's go ahead and just unlock this next ability. We get it at 225, so just a few more kills and we should be good. And there we go, Raigo. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just gonna be like a Thunder Spirit Bomb, but let's see how it actually looks. Oh, okay, that actually didn't look half bad. That best looking move in the entire kit. Also, my friend joined my private server and wanted to show me this. We actually have the Maxim bolt right here, and apparently it does something special if you ride it with Rumble. Let me go ahead and sit right here. Oh, you can make it fly. Okay, that's actually pretty lit. I'm glad he showed me that. That's fire. Also, one other thing I tested out is that the Thunder Teleport has actually really long range. Like, look at this. I'm gonna teleport up top of that ship, and look at that. We teleported all the way from over there to here. But enough yapping. We've already completely mastered out Rumble V1. It's time to awaken it to V2, which I think there should be an NPC right on top of this building. Yep, right here. Press E to awaken. All right, Kizaru, what you got for me? We can awaken Z, X, C, V, B, and we even get a new ability, F. Now, it looks like I just need a bunch of lightning essences in order to awaken this thing. Unfortunately, though, this quest is actually bugged. As you guys can see down at the bottom, it says skip Phoenix Awakening. This is not Phoenix, this is Lightning. Apparently, the quest is bugged, and there's nothing we can do about that. So, since I can't awaken the fruit myself, I thought of a workaround. I'm instead hopping onto my friend DJ Pelta's account, and he's told me he's got the Rumble Fruit fully awakened. So, if we talk to Kizaru, we can go ahead and equip every single one of these abilities. All right, we've done it. Now, let's go ahead and check our moves. We got 100 million volt Vari. Okay, that's our first ability now. Let's check that out. Huh? There was literally no effects for that. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's check that out again. I literally just punched the ground. That's it. Okay, bro. Okay, come on, One Fruit Simulator. I usually love your guys' fruits, bro. Y'all better step up the game, bro. Lightning Call, second ability. Let's see. Does that get any better? What is happening? How have we gone down in visual effects from V1 to V2? Okay, Thunder Flight. Okay, you know what? This isn't as bad. At least this has some visual effects. The first two moves literally had nothing. Ooh, what the heck? Am I just staying like this? Next up, Awakened El Thor. Still nothing? Okay, hold on. This has got to be something in the settings, right? Maybe if we go to settings, visual effects off. Oh, you can literally turn off visual effects. Okay, let's turn that back on. Let's turn on shake, and let's turn everything else on. All right, now let's check the moves over 100 million volt Vari. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got some visual effects. Still not that good, but better. Lightning Call. Ooh, not half bad, not half bad. Raigo. Ooh, okay, we cooking. Thunder Flight might look better too, or not. It looks pretty much the same. Awaken to El Thor. Okay, not bad. The visuals I'm noticing are not as good as like some of the previous games, like King's Legacy, but this is not bad either. Last ability, Thunder Dragon. Okay, I don't know what to think about that one. All right, so that was V2 of Rumble in this game. Not gonna lie, somehow visually it didn't look much better than V1, but I've heard that there's a step even further than V2 in this game. If we talk to this NPC right next to Kizaru, you guys will see there is a true fruit awakening for Rumble. We actually have like a bunch more abilities. This one looks like we can fully skip the entire thing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I loaded up Robux. I'm not using his Robux, don't worry. So let's go ahead and buy that. Now let's go ahead and switch moveset. All right, we switched the moveset. Let's look down below, and yeah, we've completely lost all of our abilities. We have to unlock them all over again. 1 billion volt Vari. Let's check that out. Oh, wait, hold on. I like that. The teleport little slam. I like that. Not bad. Okay, looks like the true awakening form's cooking. Next up, Charged Thunder Dragons. All right, that sounds like a cool name. Let's go ahead and check that out. Ooh, wait, hold up. One Fruit Simulator. V1 was bad, V2 was bad, but y'all cooking for V3. I like that. Electric Flight. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's basically the same visually, but this is like 10 times faster than the other one. Let me see X one more time, bro. Charged Thunder Dragons is kind of crazy. That looks fire. I'm not gonna lie. All right, looks like we need a total of 750 mastery to unlock our final ability. I'm not even gonna waste my time in first C. We're gonna head over to second C and quickly unlock the rest of these abilities. All right, here we go. I should be able to unlock all these abilities in one move. 3, 2, 1, and we got the 679 mastery. Okay, not quite every ability, but almost there. This next one should though. All right, and boom, all abilities unlocked. Easy. Next up, we got El Thor. Let's see how they improved on this. Ooh, wait, hold up. That's crazy AoE. Raigo, of course. Usual Raigo. How can they make this look better? Let's see. Okay, that one was just a quick explosion instead of the dragged on explosion. Last but not least, we got Thunder God. Oh, they have the little transform. Yo, no game ever does these. And we actually have new abilities with these too. Let's check that out real quick. Okay, nice little punch, live wire. Nice little explosive wave. I like that, I like that. Thunder's greeting. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Nice long range attack. Thor's hammer. Okay, nice little just slam down. Makes sense. Final Rygo. Let's try that. Let's try that. Bro just damn near threw a whole entire spirit bomb. And now we have one final ability left. Ragnarok Dragons. I'm assuming this may even be a cutscene. Let's check. Or not. I guess it's just... I don't even know what that was. Just a bunch of effects. Well, that is the entirety of the Rumble Fruit in one fruit simulator. If we're counting this transformation ability, we had 4 entire movesets to showcase. That's crazy. They put in work, man. But while they may have been cooking for the amount of movesets, in terms of visuals, it's definitely a step below King Legacy. So I'm gonna rate One Fruit Simulator's Rumble 7 out of 10. Comment down if y'all agree or not. But next up, we have a game I haven't been on in almost years. Grand Peace Online. Feels great, man. Feels great. I lied. It does not feel great. I don't really like this game. There's a reason I quit it. But we here because they've got a very good Rumble fruit. I think I may even have one in my inventory. Yeah, right here, Goro. Okay, they call it Goro here. Fruit model wise, I mean, this actually is one of the best looking visual ones. So without further ado, let's go ahead and eat this thing. Boom, and it's 8. Now, unlike One Fruit Simulator and Blox Fruits, how Grand Peace Online works, instead of master, it uses skill-based system. So if we go over the stats and put a certain amount of skill points into Devil Fruit, you guys will see we already unlocked all of our abilities. And in this game, as far as I remember, there is no Fruit Awakening for the Goro Fruit. But anyways, let's get to the move showcase. First things first, I gotta get to land, so we're gonna showcase our first ability, Lightning Form. This is a Lightning Flight. Visually, it actually looks pretty good, better than at least One Fruit Simulator. And we're on the next island. Flight's actually pretty fast, as you guys can see. Oh yeah, in this game, we actually have a unique factor to the Lightning Fruit. We have lightning dashes. You can go a little bit further than a normal dash, and it's even quicker. But first ability, we have Lightning Paralyzation. You basically shoot out this little orb, and it stuns anybody that's in the orb. In this particular game, it's really good for starting combos. It's actually like one of your main combo starters in this game with this fruit. The cool thing about it is it actually works on multiple people. 2 stuns at once. Next up, we have Flash Smash, a long-range teleportation move like this. And it's actually a guard breaker. You can see I broke these guys' guard. So far, visually, all the moves are looking actually pretty good. That's one of GPO's strong suits, it's graphics. Next up, though, we got Lightning Wrath, which is a very long-range pillar of lightning. I believe this one's a guard break as well. Look at that. Look at that. That thing actually looks kind of crazy. Very long cooldown, though, so you can't really spam that. Next up, though, we have another long-range one, Lightning Dragon. Not a guard break, but it does pretty good damage, and the cooldown's a lot shorter on that. You can actually kind of spam this one. So yeah, I bet you guys are beginning to notice a bit of a trend. All of these moves kind of do similar things. A lot of them are really long range, and this fruit revolves around stun. Last ability, though, we have Thunder Greeting, and this one's one of them you have to really kind of hold to get its maximum potential. You charge that Spirit Bomb up, and then you can let it go. When it's fully charged, and it looks really nice. Normally, I test this thing in PvP, but I want to get out this game as quick as possible, so we're not going to do that. Visually, this is definitely a step above One Fruit Simulator. Is it better than King Legacy, though? I don't know. These are starting to look a little outdated. But just out of respect for GPO and how good the game looks, we're going to give this an 8 out of 10. Coming up next, though, we got Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, as you guys can see, I already have the Lightning Fruit right here. It is a mythical fruit that in this game, you have only a 0.03% chance of obtaining. And since Fruit Battlegrounds is a 100% PvP game, what better way to showcase it than just to go out in public servers? All right, we spawned in, and as you guys can see, I've got all the moves unlocked. Now, how the Lightning Fruit works in this game is a little bit different. We have our moves, but we can also power up our moves by summoning lightning orbs called Voltage Up. You can summon up to 4 of these things, and depending on how much you have, it changes your moves slightly. Like, for example, this Lightning Palm move, you can't even use this without having your orbs up. And Crashing Thunder, Projected Burst, Crashing Judgment, these get stronger the more orbs you have. First things first, I think we should try to go for a little showcase, though. You guys can see we got our 4 orbs active. Let's showcase Lightning Palm. See a guy over here? Let me see. Oh yeah, guy right there. Perfect. Target spotted. Let's go. Lightning Palm, you teleport towards them, you do a little barrage, and you hit them away. All right, we've already seen the first ability. Now it's time to see Crashing Thunder. Kind of similar, you launch towards the enemy, but this time you knock them up, which allows you to be able to combo into certain moves, like this. Which brings me to our next ability, Projected Burst. Kind of a wave of lightning. Ooh, Projected Burst, take away all of our lightning orbs. We gotta kind of spawn them again. One thing about the lightning fruit in this game, you gotta kind of manage your lightning orbs. That's not good. Okay, we're getting hit with a Gatling. Boom. Get him there. Projected burst. Hit him with the long range ability. All right, let me back up some of my orbs again. So far, we've seen, I think, what is that? That's 4 of the abilities. Let's hit him with the crashing thunder again. Straight into lightning palm. All right, now we can use crashing judgment, which is the lightning pillar in this game, but we completely missed that. All good, all good. We're kind of dominating this guy. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna get my voltage back up. Let me back up out of that. Let me back up out of that. Projected burst. And finish him up with that. 263 bounty. Sheesh. Yeah, as you guys can see, the lightning fruit in this game is a lot more intricate in how you use the abilities, but it's similar to GPO in that it's really revolving around stuns and combos. GG though, bro. GG. Last ability we have to showcase is Rygo. I'm just gonna quickly throw that out. You guys can see, visually this looks really nice. Throw that thing down. This is like one of the best looking Rygos in any Roblox game. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks crazy. Looks like we got another guy right here. Let's go ahead and take care of him real quick. This guy's got a spirit fruit that's a little tricky to work with, but I think we should be good with lightning. All right, got him there. Boom, got him here. Ooh, we're straight comboing him. Yeah. Soul fruit's a little annoying to deal with, I'm not gonna lie, but I think we got this in the bag. Oh, we're getting double teamed. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Let me try to see if I can snag this. Get him there. Where you think you going, bucko? Where you think you going, bucko? Crushing judgment? No, he got away. That would have been a crazy combo. Oh, looks like he said it's his time to come back. All right, you know, boys, I think it's time we throw it out. Rygo. What even is happening? What even is happening? And I got a double kill there. Perfect. I don't even know how I got that double kill. I think they just walked into the AoE of my move. Looks like I'm just straight getting double teamed now, though, boys. Oh my gosh. Not really much I can do about that. Triple team? Damn, bro. Like, what am I, a whole server boss? Like, come on now. This is ridiculous. Well, that was not how I expected that to go down. Nevertheless, though, y'all have seen enough of the lightning fruit in this game to know it is absolutely fire. I mean, visually, just how it works. This is definitely one of the best ones we've seen so far. In my opinion, at least. Say it's glazed, bro, but I mean, just look at these visuals, bro. Look at these visuals. So for that and that alone, I'm going to give Fruit Battlegrounds a 9 out of 10. My favorite one so far. We have yet to have a single bad lightning fruit, but we still have one more game left to play. Blox Fruits. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'd know that Blox Fruits has completely revamped the Rumble Fruit like a week or two ago. Fruit model itself looks no different, but if you check, you guys can see it now has M1s and a bunch of other new named abilities. And if we equip, you guys will see we even have orbs. Looks familiar, right? Yeah, they took inspiration from Fruit Battlegrounds. And they work similarly in this game as they do in Fruit Battlegrounds as well. But before we get into the orbs, let's go ahead and show the M1s we have. It's basically a wave of lightning that temporarily stuns NPCs, but not very long. You can see he's walking through it, and eventually he'll get to attack. First ability, though, we have Lightning Orb. There's actually 3 versions of this move, and we're going to go into it real quick. First off, you just tap. Shoots out a lightning orb, explodes, takes away one of the orbs, but it replenishes in like, I think, 3 seconds. Second one, you can hold it a little bit till the orb gets bigger, and it has a bigger explosion. And now for the third one, if you hold it for a significant amount of time, you'll summon a dragon, which you can either shoot out like that, or if you hold it to an enemy and get close, it does a little barrage. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is pretty jam-packed with just the Z ability. And so far, I'm not gonna lie, Blox Fruits is a strong contender to be first. But it continues, boys. We have Thunderstorm next, which is just a floor of thunder that stuns enemies. Pretty good. Third, we have Electric Flash. And this is also another factor where the orbs come into play. Each time we use an Electric Flash, it uses one of the orbs, which allows us to teleport up to 4 times as long as we have 4 orbs. Of course, though, if you use like Lightning Orb, then do this, you'll have less charges. So you kind of got to manage that. Next up, though, we have Sky Judgment. And now, similar to every other One Piece Roblox game, it is a pillar of lightning. But you gotta give Blox Fruits props. They have the best lightning pillar out of any other One Piece game we've seen. No glaze. And finally, also like every other One Piece Roblox game, we have Thunderball Destruction. I mean, how could you have a lightning fruit without Rygo, right? But let's be real. Blox Fruits by far looks the best in terms of Rygos. And that there is the base moveset of lightning, but we actually also do have some cool things, some hidden abilities. If you use Thunderstorm, then throw a lightning orb up at it, you can increase the amount of time it lasts by double. Look at this. Look how long that lasted. That's not it though. There's also a secondary variant where if you do this, hold Z, throw it up there, you'll summon a lightning dragon down at the ground. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do that again just to show y'all in a better way. All right, Thunderstorm, hold this, boom, boom, boom. Crazy. So we really got like 8 different moves with this lightning fruit, man. They cooked. They absolutely cooked. And another thing I'm going to give Blox Fruits props for with this Rumble Fruit is they've now added lightning skins. You guys may notice my lightning is green, but if I wanted, I could also switch it to blue. Now all my abilities are blue, pretty much as they should look, right? and the actual moves themselves change. There's also 2 more skins though, boys. It gets deeper. We have yellow and purple. Switch to yellow. Now they look even different. The moves look even better. And one of my personal favorites, we have purple, obviously. Like, imagine pulling up to people with purple orbs and just throwing like purple sky thunders at them, bro. Look at this. This is crazy. Blox Fruits, hey, y'all gotta get extra points for that, man. Now, I would test this fruit out in PvP. I'd love to, but I'm gonna be honest. It is 6:22 a.m. and I want to get this video done so I can sleep. So I think y'all know where I'm gonna rate Blox Fruits. It's the newest. It's the most intuitive. It has the most secret movesets. And I mean, just look at this purple lightning. So due to all these reasons, I'm gonna give Blox Fruits a 9.5 out of 10. They by far, in my opinion, have the best representation of Rumble in any One Piece Roblox game. Debate with me down in the comments. Say I'm glazing. I don't care. Y'all gotta admit, man, this right here is the best.